Was President Trump right when he said all the polls were wrong? There's a new book, Everybody Lies, that says polls can be faulty and that Google searches can be a more accurate way to understand our behavior. Right before the election, the book's author wrote, Trump's support might be stronger than thought based on that Google data. The same data can actually also be used to highlight other political debates, including abortion. Take a look at the states where legal barriers make it very difficult for a woman to get a legal abortion. Now look at this, the 14 states where the most people are frequently Googling phrases like, quote, how to cause a miscarriage. This is a striking overlap, which the author argues could reveal the limited access to abortion services are already changing people's behavior. Now, if web searches do reveal our most hidden anxieties or desires, it begs the question, what are we Googling in the age of Trump? Joining me is Seth Stephens-Davidowitz, author of the book, Everybody Lies. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We'll get to Trump. Let's start, though, with that example. When you look at these rules on abortion, you're saying the searches tell a story. Do you know that they tell behavior?
I think it's very clear. You see that not only are they highest in places where it's now hardest to get abortion, they rose substantially in 2011 when there was a crackdown on legal abortion. And we don't know for sure just from the searches that they lead to bad behavior, but you can see that in the places where it's now hard to get an abortion, they're kind of missing pregnancies. There are people who are getting pregnant and they're not showing up in either birth or legal abortion.
And this is, you know, people talk about a bug or a feature. This is not a feature of Google. I mean, we hear this term big data. This is not why Google exists, but it's now telling us things we would not otherwise even know, you think?
I think people lie to polls because they have no incentive to tell the truth. But they tell the truth to Google because they have an incentive to get the information they need. So they tell things to Google that they might not tell anybody else.
So what truth were they telling before the election? And did you predict what all the pollsters missed that Trump would win?
Well, yeah, I predicted that Trump would win, but I'm not sure if that's because I'm a genius or a pessimist, because I'm always kind of predicting bad things will happen.
You were unhappy with Trump winning.
Yeah, but I think one thing that was very clear in the data leading up to Trump was the level of racism in this country was a lot higher than people realized. And in parts of the country where people thought that racism wasn't that high, because on Google people make racist searches, usually looking for jokes mocking African Americans in disturbing frequency.
So if somebody watching here says, hey, that's unfair, there are many reasons to support Trump other than racism, you're saying the evidence, without us saying anything, of course, we're not going to say on TV, you're saying there was explicit evidence in the data of racism. What is the evidence there?
The strongest correlation with Trump support in the Republican primary was Google searches for racist material. So it doesn't mean that everybody who supports Trump is racist, but it's very, very clear in the data that it was a big part of his initial support.
And what happens if a pollster says to someone, do you like a candidate because you're racist?
Very, very few are going to say yes.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's where you were going with that. Any other big trends in here that you think people are missing? You predicted the Trump thing. What are we missing now?
I think one thing that surprised me in the data is I'm kind of obsessed with Trump, and all my friends are obsessed with Trump. But that's really a blue state phenomenon. The obsession with Trump, with Russia, with Jared Kushner, with even Obamacare and whether it's repealed. Right now, it's really limited to blue states relative to red states. There's a huge partisan divide in how much people are interested in the news.
And what are they Googling in the red states?
Not about Trump. They're just Googling sports and entertainment and the usual stuff. So I think that might be a good sign for Democrats in the future, to have such an engaged electorate.
A highly engaged electorate, yeah. And that's happening regardless, as you say, of the polling. That's just real daily desired searching.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.